What's up, everybody? My name is Matt Modi. I'm a content producer and a betting analyst for OddsJam. And for this video, you guys know the drill by now. I got some NBA player props for you guys. So, overall, these player props have been terrible this week, but also overall, my week myself has been awesome. So, my lock of the day has been okay. My series and game previews have gone really well so far. Plays I've posted on TikTok, plays I've posted on Twitter have been going much better than the player props. So make sure to A, follow me on Twitter, B, follow me on TikTok, C, follow the OddsJam account on Twitter where we'll post all the articles and stuff that I've been written. And yeah, so hopefully for today, 4 more player props. Hopefully they're better. Just want a couple things that I want to highlight before I really get into it. Number one, so what you see on the screen here, all this information, all my picks, everything like that, I get directly from using the OddsJam software. So I'm up over $1,300 this week alone, at my second best week ever so far. We'll see how today and tomorrow go, for a total of over 11 grand in profit. And this just been a great tool for helping my sports betting experience. So what I want you to do, if you want to learn how to use OddsJam, how you can profit $2,500 a month using OddsJam, there's a link. The very first link you see in the description of this video is a form for you to fill out, just so we can get some information on you and plan for our call. But if you fill that link out, you can get a private one-on-one tutorial of OddsJam and how you can make $2,500 a month. That's right. It's not a sales play. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's just a way you can use the software. You can bet on sports and make $2,500 a month. So fill that form out and get yourself started. Another thing that I do want to highlight before I get into it is if you could just like the video and important comment on the video as well, provide your feedback. I want to make sure I can tailor these videos to be as beneficial to you guys as possible. So all the feedback I can get is really helpful. But of course, would appreciate if you could subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. We got a ton of content. We got a ton of NBA playoff picks content, MLB picks, NHL picks. Also have a ton of betting education, betting advice, betting tutorial videos out there as well. So subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel and enhance your betting education, invest in your betting education, and let's start cashing it together. But of course, fill that form out so you can actually get on a call with the head of customer success at OddsJam. And he'll walk you through how you can make $2,500 a month using OddsJam. But for these player props, you guys probably know the drill by now. They're all positive expected value, which means that they're all mathematically profitable plays. The first one that I have up here is Karl-Anthony Towns to go under 38.5 points, rebounds, assists. So Cat has been terrible pretty much through, honestly, 4 games if you include the Clippers game. He's been bad. The offense seems broken. He's fouling too much on defense. He just looks really bad. So fading him, I love this spot. And it's positive expected value. The way I know that, let me tell you. So the OddsJam perfect line, which we deem to be the sharpest line in the world, it comes from the sharpest sportsbook in the world, prices this market at minus 146. Prices the other side of it at plus 111. So I know I'm getting more favorable odds on FanDuel because the main difference, OddsJam perfect line all the way at minus 146, FanDuel at minus 111. Before I know that I actually want to bet this play or not, I first need to I need to figure out what the market width is. A market width is just a way to signify confidence in a line. And the way you do it for a plus and a minus, you just subtract the 2 numbers. So 146 minus 111 equals 35, gives this bet 35 cents in market width. And anything that is below 40 is fair play for a player prop. Another thing I need to do, I know this bet's positive EV because, like I said, I got it from the positive EV page. But another important thing to do before placing a bet is to calculate, just remove the VIG, calculate what the true line of this bet is without the VIG. The VIG, as I'm sure you're aware, it's just the juice that sportsbooks price up the odds. Sportsbooks, they don't charge a transaction fee, so you can place as many bets you want on DraftKings, Caesars, FanDuel, PointsBet. They don't charge a transaction fee. Instead, They juice up the odds and make sure that they can accept bets on both sides from hundreds of thousands of people for even more money, and they'll be profitable. And that's how the sportsbooks make their money. So what we need to do is remove the VIG, find out what the true line is, which we can do on the OddsJam page. So you just go to OddsJam. I'm just at the home page, no VIG, fair odds calculator, and you just type in both sides of the OddsJam perfect line. So it was minus 146, it was plus 111, puts the true line of this bet at minus 125. And again, I got it at minus 111 on FanDuel, which shows that it's a positive expected value bet. So I put $50 on this, which is about a 2-unit play for me. Karl-Anthony Towns under 38.5 points, rebounds, assists. I'm adding it to my bet tracker, which I'll like to highlight now. So the OddsJam offers a bet tracker. It's for completely free, so you don't need to put down a credit card or any money to use the bet tracker. The reason why I like it, there are two. Number one, it tells you whether your bet is red or green in terms of beating the closing line or not. The closing line, it says CLV here, is just the no VIG fair odds of the OddsJam perfect line. So what I just calculated was minus 125 on the Karl-Anthony Towns play. So green obviously equals good, red equals bad. A couple things to note. Just because a bet is green doesn't mean it's going to win. You see 3 straight green bets that lost, and then right after that, a red bet that won. But it's important to maximize however many opportunities you can to get a bet that is green. So my beating closing line percent is about over 73%, right? 73.4%, which is pretty good. Anything over 50-50, you'll probably be profitable. But if you notice that you've been, more often than not, you're not beating the closing line, well, then it's time to dig into your strategy and kind of look at why. And the OddsJam bet tracker, providing that information is really helpful. The second reason why I love it, and my favorite reason, it auto grades your bets for you. So it marks your bet as won or lost. You don't need to go in and manually mark it. That bet tracker will do that for you, which is a really nice, helpful tool. So the Karl-Anthony Towns one added to my bet tracker. The CLV hasn't updated yet. It will soon. And that's my first play. My second play is another points, rebounds, assists play, but in this one, I'm backing Marcus Smart to go over 24.5 points, rebounds, assists. So it's 31 cents in market with, because if with 2 minuses, you just add the 2 numbers, 21 plus 10 equals 31 cents. The main reason why I like this one, and this is another way you can use OddsJam to profit, is look at the discrepancy between every other book and what FanDuel has. This is a really valuable bet. Every other book has it in the minus 110 range, with BetRivers at minus 107. FanDuel, the true outlier, has this at plus 120. So this is a situation where I'm confident I'm getting a true positive expected value bet. So for this one, I put 60 on it, which is about a 3-unit play for me or so. Adding it to my bet tracker, Marcus Smart over 24.5 points, rebounds, assists, plus 120 on FanDuel. That's my second play. My third one is also on FanDuel. It's also a points, rebounds, assists play. In this one, I'm taking another under. So Donovan Mitchell, I'm fading him to go under 41.5 points, rebounds, assists. 35 cents in market with. And there are 2 reasons why I like this one. Number one, similar to what I mentioned on the Marcus Smart one, where every book has a different line essentially. Same thing, minus 102 on FanDuel. Minus 145 is a little bit of an outlier for the OddsJam perfect line, but PointsBet, DraftKings minus 115, Caesars minus 120. And as good as Mitchell's been in this playoffs, he's only gone over 41.5 points, rebounds, assists one time in his last 10 games. One time. So fading him here, another essentially 3-unit play. I put 65 on this one. Donovan Mitchell to go under 41.5 points, rebounds, assists, minus 102, FanDuel Sportsbook, of course, adding it to my bet tracker. And for my last play, I have a McSlam for you guys. Joel Embiid another points, rebounds, assists play. I am fading Joel Embiid, which hurts me because he's my favorite player in the NBA, but I think it's a really good play. I'm McSlamming this one. So 34 cents in market with, so it's within range. We're getting it at minus 110 on Caesars. Not as big of an outlier. I mean, minus 115 on BetMGM and DraftKings, not so much, but minus 144 on FanDuel for that same play. And the reason why I like this one a lot, and this is another way you can use OddsJam to make money, is as we see here, FanDuel, BetRivers, and PointsBet, they actually have this points, rebounds, assist total a full point lower. So they actually think his over-under should be 44 and a half and not 45 and a half. So getting a positive EV play, taking under a full point higher at 45 and a half, I think is a really good, a really valuable bet. So Joel Embiid, torn ligament in his thumb makes me really nervous. I think he won't be as effective scoring. He might not want to go up for the tough rebounds. So getting him under 45 and a half points, rebounds, assists, I think is a good play. So I McSlammed it. McSlam for me is a 5-unit play. It's a load city, $100. Caesar Sportsbook, -110 odds. Joel Embiid, under 45 and a half points, rebounds, assists. Adding it to my bet tracker. And that's all I got for you. Those are my 4 bets. So if you're tailing, I would love to hear it. You can please, I would love to hear it. Hit me up at my Twitter handle below. Of course, want to make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. And then obviously fill that form out. Make sure that you are reaching out to us so we can give you a tutorial on how to make $2,500 betting on sports. But as far as this video goes, that's all I got for you. So thanks for watching and have a good one.